I bet some of these you have missed. Hollywood's bizarre references to Meghan Markle totally exposed. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more details in this Daily Nerd starting right now. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the Alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the news and pop culture stories of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, before I jump into all the juicy details with this video's main topic, there is a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, YouTube human reviewer, I see you lurking. I'm not going to say any trigger words or anything that's going to offend your ear holes. And to everyone else awesome enough to have clicked on this video, hey up, how are you all doing? If you've got some very strong feelings about Megxie trying to get in on Hollywood, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And oh yeah, let's jump into this one, shall we? So this is from a Newsweek article, and yeah, possible Meghan Markle references are popping up quite a lot now in several movies, posing questions about whether the Hollywood scriptwriters are making playful links to the royal, or in other words, taking the absolute mick out of her, absolutely having a laugh, which, to be fair, whew, that would be funny if that's the case, right? So, apparently, she is now a cultural force, drawing both fans and anti-fans during several years of high-profile interviews and bombshell allegations against the royal family. Now, The Little Mermaid is the latest movie that critics say has a possible subtle nod towards Megxie, Kate Middleton and Princess Diana. However, the director has denied this. Now, we're going to go through that amongst other Hollywood references, some of which you probably have missed, you guys, and I can't see how the director can deny this. It is so blatant, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Now, the moment in The Little Mermaid is a blink and you'll miss it kind of situation, but it is there. And it's not possible to know whether each moment is deliberate, and any that are will likely be intended as light-hearted asides rather than serious political commentary. In other words, taking the mick out of Megxie. So let's go first to the most recent bizarre Hollywood reference to Megxie, which is a 2023 remake of The Little Mermaid that came out on the 26th of May. Now, Page 6 reported that in one scene, Eric tries to guess Ariel's name, suggesting she might be a, quote, Diana or a Catherine. Now, after a negative reaction from the mermaid, he adds, okay, definitely not Catherine. I mean, come on. How can the director deny that this had any bizarre reference whatsoever to Megxie? Come on, Princess Diana, Princess Kate, I like Princess Catherine. Come on! Insane how he can deny this. Because yes, Prince Harry's mother is Princess Diana, and Kate Middleton's full name is Princess Catherine, otherwise known in the UK as Princess Kate, though the media outlets have tended to call her Kate, exactly. However, director Rob Marshall denied any link when asked by a journalist on the red carpet. True or false, there's a little nod to Kate Middleton in this movie, and he says absolutely false. I don't know where that came from. That's the most insane thing. There's no truth to that whatsoever. You could have put any two names together, right? Are you called this? Are you called this? But he had to do Diana and Catherine. Come on! Come on! Bizarre to the max. Now, this gets even more bizarre because she did compare herself in the Oprah Winfrey interview back in March 2020 to the story of Ariel, having said that she was silenced by Buckingham Palace. She said that she watched the 1989 version of The Little Mermaid at her Kensington Palace home with Harry and went, quote, oh my God, she falls in love with the prince, and because of that, she has to lose her voice. But by the end, she gets her voice back. And Oprah asked, and this is what happened here, you feel like you got your voice back? And Meghan replied, yes. The reference in the 2023 version is arguably even more bizarre, if not intentional. It would mean that the scriptwriters picked the exact film referenced by Megxie herself, remade it with the unique selling point that Ariel is now a woman of colour marrying a white prince, and then dropped in the names of Meghan's mother-in-law and sister-in-law in the same breath. All by pure coincidence, guys. Because again, The director's like, no, there's no link whatsoever. Come on. I don't believe in coincidences, do you? My goodness. Now, the next Hollywood bizarre reference to Meghan Markle is Meghan. Now, this tells the story of a little girl called Katie. Her parents have passed away in a car crash, and she's been raised by her aunt, the maker of the AI robot doll of the title, Meghan, intended to be every child's new best friend. Beyond their names, there are two moments, though, that appear to reference the royal family, including a scene in which the Meghan doll is watching Katie play a make-believe game. The girl says, "It is I, Princess Katie." And moments later, she adds, "Hey, Meghan, check this out," and fires an arrow at the doll. Now, later in the film, the prototype Meghan doll is due for a public demonstration, and the toy company chief executive, David, records a promo video that appears to reference a famous quote from the Duchess. As he describes how the doll helped Kate recover from the death of her parents, David says, "Look at that face. That kid's not just surviving, she's thriving." And she acknowledged, Megsy acknowledged the pressures of royal life when she spoke to Tom Bradbury in the October 2019 interview, where she famously said, quote, "It's not enough to just survive something, right? That's not the point of life. You've got to thrive. You've got to feel happy." So not only is this doll called Meghan, but the toy company chief executive is mirroring what she said in Tom Bradbury's interview, saying that kid's not just surviving, she's thriving. Again, if that's not a clear, bizarre reference to our Megsy, what is, right? And again, Megsy told Oprah Winfrey in March 2021 how she and Harry were happier having left the royal family, saying, quote, "Now because we're actually on the other side, we've actually not just survived, but are thriving. You know this. I mean, this is miracles." And again, let's go back to that quote. The toy company chief executive, David, saying, "Look at that face. That kid's not just surviving, she's thriving." And the toy doll is literally called freaking Meghan. If that's not a freaking obvious Hollywood bizarre reference to our Megsy, what is, right? Now, we've got Meg 2, The Trench, Jason Statham film that tells a story of a bald Englishman who, along with other characters, is pursued by a megalodon, a type of giant prehistoric shark that really existed during the same era as the dinosaurs. Now, beyond the name and nationality of its protagonist, the film was released on Megsy's birthday, the 4th of August. It's like Megsy is being named after a freaking giant prehistoric shark. Like, a pity conspiracy theory, whatever. I do believe that Megsy is an absolute narcissist shark. Like, laser focused to get what she wants. And whoever's in her way, fucking, take care of yourself. That's all I'm going to say. Because she don't take no prisoners, right? She's a shark. And being named after a giant prehistoric shark, a megalodon. Meg. Like, come on. Come on. And then another recent bizarre Hollywood reference was Citadel. Now, this was released on Amazon Prime, and it makes a more explicit royal reference when a crime boss compares breaking into an office to getting, quote, between the legs of the Duchess of Cambridge, which is Kate Middleton's title. Now, I started watching Citadel, and I was really, really enjoying it, admittedly. But as soon as I found this out that it was coming up on an upcoming episode, I was like, yeah, I'm boycotting Citadel. We're done. We're done. We're done. Now, this gets even more murkier with Citadel because Priyanka Chopra Jonas, who is the star and I believe also like an executive producer for the series, is actually a friend of Meghan. Yep. But there's nothing to suggest that she had a role in writing the script. So do bear that in mind. But yeah, guys, just to recap, we have just gone through all of Hollywood's bizarre references to Meghan Markle, some of which I bet you have missed. So with that being said, enough with my gob. It's now time for your gobs. If you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, Whew, there's going to be more. Do make sure you click on that subscribe button. I'll be honest, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories and whatevers. Also, if you've got some very strong opinions about these Hollywood references and Megxie trying to break into Hollywood herself, then do make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.